Hello people. Well, hopefully I got enough battery power to get through this video because I haven't charged my iPod in a while and iPods drink battery juice. They're rechargeable. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm giving in. Oh man, I really am. Look at the title. Oh, I thought I never was going to get into this sport. But before we get into sports, I hate sports. I'm like the most unsporty person in the world. I gotta use a clock here because I don't wear a watch when I'm wearing shirts. Deal with it. Almost 9 o'clock. Almost 9 o'clock at night. Guess what? I ordered from Amazon. New! Isn't that new? I never ordered from Amazon. I got tons of gift cards because I only use gift cards because I don't have a credit card because I'm a loser. And I don't want to get in debt. I ordered from Amazon. I ordered 5 things. One wasn't from Amazon because Amazon doesn't like shipping these things, but we'll find out that in a second, okay? But I ordered ES, I don't know how you pronounce, well, can I pronounce it? ES Posthumous Cartographer, maybe? Cartographer. Really, really good stuff on here, okay? Mozon, is it? Whatever, it's just really good. I got something else. Newest release from 2 Steps from Hell. Classics Volume 1. Sky Titans, thank you. I'm just waiting for Freefall. Just Classics number 2, Freefall, okay? Nope, just do it. Classics. And I got Classics, Archangel, Skyworld, Immortal. Yeah, Immortal. Yeah, that's right. And I'm waiting for my next package to come from Amazon because they split up in 3 shipments. One because it wasn't from Amazon. This shipped from one thing. Yeah, makes sense. And the other one has Immortal. No, wait. What's the name of it? Illusions is the other one I got. Couldn't think of a name. Then it's either Immortal or Invincible. I can't remember the name, but it's the other 2 Steps from Hell album. And I'm waiting for that to come. This is let's try to speak again. Epic movie trailer music for Hollywood's biggest hits. Take Hollywood out of there and just put epic music. No, just put epic, not Hollywood. Don't do anything with Hollywood. But so this is like, you know, I'm glad I got this. Haven't even opened it up yet, but who needs to? Just can sit in the box and be epic. So, my battery's still running? I just gotta check because this thing's gonna conk out at me and I don't want to be... Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I don't want it to conk out because I don't want to waste my time talking to you people. But anyway, so I'm waiting for... It's either Immortal or Invincible. Can't remember the name of it. I should look it up online, but I'm too lazy. Because I got my computer open up here on Amazon because I got like $110 more worth of music I want to buy. Yeah. Music's an expensive hobby now. But it's kind of another hobby that I got. What are we talking about? Yeah. And then I also got another knife coming. Haven't bought a knife in a bit. The Spectacle Pacific Salt. I kind of want that because pretty much the Pacific Specific Salt. Specific Salt, say that's best. It pretty much reminds me of an Endura, only with H1 steel. And I kind of want that now because since it's becoming summer and it's getting warmer out, I don't want to be sweating all over my knife. You know, not that it's going to rust because it's stainless steel and, you know, you got to keep your stainless steel knives oiled. Yeah, forget you. Keep high carbon oil, but I don't have any high carbon blades really except my sword, which I don't use, so must be cut through water bottles. And it's like, why is my sword rusting? Maybe because you cut through a water bottle and you put it right back in the sheath. But, so I want a knife with H1 steel just to kind of test it out, you know? Test it out, like I test my knives. Yeah, I test it out. Oh, it cuts paper. Wow. I cut the shrink wrap off this game. Hallelujah. I'll just save the world. But I want an H1 knife, you know, just to test. And plus, if I go dunking in the ocean, can you imagine me in a bathing suit? I'm like, oh, muscular, I'm manly, right? Anyway, I like shirts because then you can't see my wimpy arms. I've been doing push-ups and sit-ups because I've kind of started eating some fast food. Not a ton, but, you know. Hello. iPod. Not an iPhone. What are we getting to? We're getting to something here. We are. If my camera cuts out, I'm going to be really mad. Really, really mad. And I'm not going to redo this again because I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm like ready to quit. Not work. I mean, I'm ready to quit my job, but go to another job if I can find another job. Because the economy's trash, you know. That's why I got a job. All right, what are we talking about? Let's just shut up and get to the review. Review, yeah. UTG Full Metal 1911 Spring Pistol. Sure, a new airsoft gun, I guess. It's not Walmart. Oh! It's not Walmart, so don't get me on that one. UTG, I wanted this because me and my brothers kind of filmed some amateur videos. No, I'll probably never put them up on YouTube. If it was another era, I would. But I wanted more kind of a realistic gun. And, you know, obviously you can't use a handgun because I don't own a handgun, a real one. So I figured, well, airsoft is the next best. I wanted to get a replica 1911, But I figured, well, airsoft, it also serves a purpose because I can, you know, shoot people with it. Price is somewhere in the box, don't shoot people, but I'm going to say, forget you. Not a toy. Adult supervision required. I'm an adult. I'm 19. For ages 18 years and up. Oh boy, it must be 18 years of old to purchase. Eye protection, instructions do not brandish or display this product in public. Yeah, see, and it is more realistic, but it does have an orange tip. I know it's not really realistic, but hey, you can put tape around it if you want to if you're filming. So let's do a review. Like every 12-year-old. See, that's the thing I hate about this. Airsoft, 12-year-old kids do it, and I'm like, I'm looking up reviews for guns. You know, I want a CO2 powered one or green gas. I was looking at some WE 1911s. Those look really good. After I bought this, I started looking up at some Airsoft 1911s, and or not necessarily 1911s, but pistols. I want a blowback one. This does have a cock and slide, but that was lame. But hold up on that. It has a cocking slide, and that'll add to the realism. I don't believe it has real slide lock. But then again, you don't really need it for, you know, for what I need it for, would mainly be a pulling out, let's go kind of thing, you know, trying to look cool. But, alright, so on the front, U988. It's soft U988BH. 1911 full metal spring pistol. Airsoft, double fun tray, yeah, sure. And on the back, it just shows that. You like the package? And the bottom, it probably goes got a bunch of stupid warnings. And it comes with 2 magazines, which is cool. And the thing about these magazines is they look like magazines. They don't look like those weird little skinny stick ones, or like, you know, this looks more realistic. I was looking at a P99 from, I think, Umarex, however you pronounce that. But those got clear magazines. I was thinking, well, for a movie, you might want to do a magazine change, you know, kind of look cool. So might as well get it looking realistic. Is it wrong that I want something that looks realistic? Anyway, all right, so let's open up the box here and see what's inside. I really don't know what's inside. Oh, instruction manual. Wow. Alright, let's take this out. You have your hello thingy flying out. No, packing foam. Oh yeah, it does come with a clean rod, I do believe. And just come with one magazine. This one looks like it only got one magazine included. Bummer, but that's okay, I guess. You know, I can always buy a second one from Thingy online. Instruction manual. Not needed. Alright, I think I pretty much know the operation of the gun. Bunch of foam on it. Alright. Magazine feels fairly high quality. There's your magazine. Looks fairly realistic. Let's get to the gun. The main point of this here. Get out of there. Why is it stuck? I love my foam. Oh, it does come with another magazine. I know it said it came with 2. Came with 2. And there it is. There she is. Full size 1911. Yes, I'm going to practice trigger safety because it rattles. But hey, that's to be expected. And it comes with a cleaning rod. Cleaning rod. Just to clean it. The thing is, when you see a bunch of kids, 12-year-old kids, that shouldn't be playing Call of Duty yet, or shouldn't be playing Airsoft, when you see them, they're like, I got the finger on the trigger and they're sweeping everybody with it and like all gangster with it. I'm like, no, if you're going to play Airsoft, the reason why you're playing Airsoft is to try to be realistic. So, why act like a complete stupid idiot? Just me. Drop free, which is nice. Let's see here. And it does have a safety. Alright, working safety. That's good. Alright. That sounds pretty cool. Works for what I need it for. I don't know if the grip safety is functional. Let's see. It actually is. See, on a 1911, I know I'm handling it like crazy, but hey, I don't normally handle handguns. It is an airsoft gun. I know I was just criticizing a bunch of kids with airsoft. If you pull the trigger and the grip safety is not depressed, it won't fire. You depress it, it'll fire. Which is actually pretty cool. Alright. And I don't have any babies in here, but that's okay. Warning, not a toy. Forget you. And no slide lock, like I said. But for that alone, that little function right there would be great for my movies, and I can't get in a shooting position like this, okay? I guess the 1911 is a little bit big for my hands. I got very, very tiny hands. But, you know, put on a pair of gloves or something. That was pretty good. Can you thumb this back? Alright. So yeah, that's a lame thing. But it is a toy. I'm not expecting a full, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm not expecting like a full, you know, to have the real feel of the gun, but it does got a pretty good weight. The magazines are actually pretty good. I'll have to see, you know, once I get some BBs for it. I want to get 20 gram bingies. Yeah, 20 gram bingies, you know what I'm talking about. 20 gram biodegradable BBs, that's what I'm saying. So I can shoot in the backyard and I don't have to worry about picking up all the BBs. We had some airsoft guns back at our old house before we moved. I know I'm talking like this. It's like, oh, we're gonna talk to you about a proposal here, and you're gonna agree to it. Else we're gonna blow your head off. We're gonna really blow your head off. We're gonna blow your head off so hard you ain't gonna be able to find it. we have some airsoft guns at our old house. I still got mine, you know, but it's more of a little BBs in the top, shake it, and you gotta aim like down to fire. I'm like, that's not fun. But we had those at our old house, in our new house. What am I saying? And we use them indoors. And we're still finding BBs from back there. Now, we were renting, and we use them outdoors, in our backyard. We were, like, more in a neighborhood. Now we're kind of more in an urban setting, I guess. You know, we got a forest behind our house, so we can't take off the neighbor's son. But I just want to use biodegradable BBs, because the BBs, you'd still probably find some in our backyard, even though we tried to pick some up. There's too many around us. So, probably the biodegradable ones, I know sometimes it's like, I hear, oh, they take forever to degrade, but still, it's the idea, well, they will degrade hopefully over time, not take, you know, 8,000 years. I'm not an environmentalist, I just don't want to, you know, have BBs laying everywhere, so, and, you know, if it is better for the environment, I don't want to litter with plastic, and technically that's what airsoft is, so, but, I think for a showpiece, this would actually work really. It's a little tough to cock, not as hard as a real gun. I don't really have any experience with real guns, but and that's the thing too. If you're going to be using something like this for an airsoft war, unless everybody got spring pistols and you got a general understanding, this can look dumb when you're click bang, you know, when you keep cocking it back, it makes it look like you're from a bad movie where they don't, what do you call it? When they got like the really bad blank firing guns that they gotta cock every shot. But I guess, you know, just for a little quick skirmish. But this may not be a showpiece. I'd want like a CO2 or green gas gun. Quality-wise, it seems pretty good actually. Does got the working safety, so that's good. I wonder actually if you were to go like that, put the safety on. Okay, it does work. I was wondering if the safety was just for the slide, but nope, works. I don't know how good it is to dry fire an airsoft gun, but I guess if you wanted to slide the whole back, you could technically go like that and just, you know, I don't know. I know I'm dry firing and I'm like waving everywhere. And like I said, I was criticizing everybody from doing that, but it is a toy. I'm just saying if you're playing airsoft to be a man and be professional, then act professional. Don't go like this. And it's like, okay, I'm ready for my war now. Let's go fight. It's like, no. Be like, okay, SEALs, let's go in and get him. Right? Right. Yeah. Same picture. It doesn't have any white dots. I'm going to aim at my face here doing this. No white dot sights. That's okay. But full size. Gives you a feel. Maybe, the good thing about airsoft too is if you're into buying real guns, they're expensive, but if you're into buying real guns, an airsoft gun would give you the feel of the real one. So, you know, I don't know if we'll ever get a handgun. It's just, you know, they're expensive, but at least this gives you kind of a feel. So, now, a blowback 1911 would be cool. Or an airsoft gun. Give you a little more realistic feel. But anyway, Mr. Man's first semi-realistic airsoft gun. Not some little toy. I mean, it is a toy, but and it is nice. The one benefit of this I found is that it comes with the 2 magazines. That was a big plus for me. You can buy extras, but I didn't want to go hunting for all these magazines. It was like, well, I mean, it's come with 2 magazines, come on. But and they do look fairly realistic. So fits my purpose, and it was like $25. But Amazon wouldn't ship it to me. I had to buy it from another seller, which is okay, I guess, you know, because some people are weird like that. But I don't know if these grips can be swapped out for real 1911 grips if you want to customize it. This is more of, I guess, like a traditional. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get some, like, 1911 Nazi on here. I'm going to call this Airsoft Review or something, and I'm going to get a ton of people watching me, you know. But I'm going to get, like, you know, there's Grandma Nazis, Airsoft Nazis, Milsim Nazis, all these guys that are, like, so, you know. Anyway, I'm going to get some, I'm going to say this looks like a classic 1911 to me. You know, it's not tactical or anything, no rail or anything, but he's going to be like, it's not real, I mean, it's not like a classic 1911 because classic ones got, you know, the loop, the thingy loop on the bottom, and it's because of this, and the sight, and the hammer, or like the grip, and I don't care. It looks like a 1911, it fits my purpose. There's bigger mistakes in big budget movies. That felt good to get out. So, what else do you want to see? Maybe you'll have a shooting test. You don't want to see a shooting test, do you? Yeah. You really want to see it. Because you want to see somebody looking like a complete moron shooting something that... I never used to like people when they had airsoft guns, you know, for some reason. Tolstoy, I never used to like his airsoft videos. But then all of a sudden I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Because you can get, you know, you can kind of shoot at each other without killing people, you know. Which is always a plus, you know. Because they're condoning violence, but... it's a fun sport, you know, and plus, you know, you use all sorts of guns in games and stuff, and it's like, would it be cool to own that? But then you look at the price of, let's say one of my favorite guns, you know, it's, I really like the Scar, you know, Scar, right? Yeah, say that out loud, like a place. My favorite gun is the effing Scar. Technically, that's the real name, but, or some age, I don't know, anyway, I'm not a professional on this stuff, okay? I'm video games, I use a lot of stuff from video, I learn my stuff from video games, but, I like that. You look at the real version of it. You know, if you want to get a semi-auto rifle version, it's like $2,000-3,000 And I'm like, heck. I mean, and plus, and going through the stuff to buy a real gun, it's like, well, sure you can get. I mean, not full auto, of course, but it's like, yeah, but then you can get an airsoft one for about $200. You know, if you want to use it, and then you can have fun. You know, depends. You want fun, or you want to use the weapon as real. Me right now at my stage, I want fun. So that's why I like this. But I'm actually surprised it doesn't really have that much rattle. It probably actually as much as a real one would have. I mean, you know, I've never really handled a real 1911, so I'm just speaking from, you know, toy experience. But my finger better not be bleeding all over this gun because I'm getting cracks in my fingers. Anyway, how should we do some epic outro? There's no way to really do this epically, but that's okay. Alright, we'll do this how, like, every airsofter plays. It's like, yo, give me the keys to the car, or else I was going to blow your face off. Does that look cool? Most people are like, yeah, I almost knocked the magazine off the table. It's like, I got the gun, I'm going to shoot you, and I'm going to go like this. And it's like, no. Two-handed, like that. Pow. Is this amusing? Why do people like airsoft videos? Especially 12-year-old kids. I swear, if you're a 12-year-old kid watching this, shut it off. I don't want you watching my video. My video is for mature viewing audiences. Not because it's a mature video, because I like mature people viewing my videos. Yeah, and if you're 12 years old, play with Legos. When you're 13 years old, start playing video games that are teen-rated, like James Bond and stuff like that. Do they make James Bond video games anymore? I don't know. Start playing those. Then, when you get 15 to 16, you can maybe start asking your parents for Call of Duty. When you get 17... you can really be begging them for Call of Duty. When you get 18, just go out and buy, or no, actually when you get 17, then just go out and buy Call of Duty yourself on your 17th birthday. Then you can legally play the game. Not that you can't, I mean, sure, yeah. Once you get 17 or 18, then you can play M games, I say. I say it. I'm the ultimate power here. You better agree with me. I know on camera this is going to look so phony. I'm going to look like, oh no, I'm going to shoot somebody. But it's because I'm in an awkward position here. I can't get a full stance. I'm like, we're going to shoot someone here. That's why I see a lot of guys shooting too, you know, like this. They got their elbows bent. I don't know really anything about shooting positions, but I know you extend. Alright? I'm just waving it around because it's in my hand. I know it makes me look like a gangster, but I don't care. But anyway, getting back to about you playing Call of Duty. When you're 17, you can play Call of Duty. Now, when you are 12, have your parents buy you a Nerf gun. Have some Nerf wars with your buddies. Don't go using a realistic looking gun to shoot people with and get the misconception that, oh, even if it doesn't have an orange tip, it's still an airsoft gun, and you get a real gun, you blow someone's head off. For real. It's like, technically, you take the tip off here, and this, if you take the tip off here, it looks like a real gun. I mean, there's from, I mean, even from far off with the tip, I mean, if you didn't see that tip, it would look like a real gun. So if you get a mindset, and I'm not one of these guys that is like, oh, you know, don't, like, violence in video games and stuff, it's not right for the kids, they'll turn into a killer. No, but you have to know the age to let them do it. You know, they have to be mature enough to realize, hey, this isn't a real gun, this is the invisible gun in my hand. This you can't shoot at little Jimmy Whip. This you can shoot at little Jimmy Whip, and it might give him a little welt, and that'll be it. You shoot at little Jimmy with this, you'll probably be in prison for 20 years. Little Jimmy will be in like 6 feet in dirt in about a week. You know, he'll be buried 6 feet under in less than a week, and you're going to be crying your eyes out because you just shot little Jimmy, okay? And he'll be lucky if he still has his face left afterwards if you shoot him in the face. So you do need to teach kids the, you know, this is not real. This clear gun here in my hand is real. If you start them out with airsoft, get them the clear guns and have them complain about, this doesn't look real. It's like, that's the point. Get used to it not being real, then you can get something that looks a little more real so you can discern it, okay? Start kids drinking apple juice and then give them hard apple cider. It's the way old man thinks. But I know the gun's way too big for my hands, okay? Don't make any complaints about it. I gotta kind of shift my grip to, you know, eject the magazine, but there's just something about doing that. It's kind of cool. Wouldn't it be a stitch if this was actually loaded with a BB one of these times? I mean, I know there's no BBs in these magazines, but if somehow there was one lodged in the the barrel, and I went like that, boom, and I blew the lens out of my camera, I'd be so mad. Oh, yes, I would be. You haven't clicked off the video by now? You're stupid. Click off the video. Man, oh man. Alright, well, that's my review of the UTG 1911. I have not shot it yet, obviously because I just opened up here on camera. But I will give you my impression once I do. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Seems like a pretty sturdy quality product, and that squeak of that is very, very bad. But I think I can foresee myself having quite a bit of fun with it in the future. So we're going to pack it back up, put the useless instruction manual back. We're going to say goodnight because I have to work tomorrow. Not really early in the morning, even though they probably will call me. I was like, can you get in? It's like, why are you calling me at 4 in the morning? Because we need you by 5. No! I don't want to work at 5. I'm going to find another job. So my job ain't bad. I got a job. I can't complain about that. Tomorrow's payday. Yeah, pay. That's always fun. If tomorrow's Thursday. Better be. But I can't complain because I do have a job. But it's kind of wearing on my nerves right now, okay? It's just the way it is. Still haven't clicked off the video yet? Wow. You people really have endurance. Let me tell you something about endurance. Endurance is when you're dropping bricks on your feet. You have a bucket of bricks and you just keep dropping bricks on your feet. And when your toe's broken, that's endurance. If you drop enough bricks to break your toe. When you keep dropping enough bricks to separate your toe from your foot, that's extreme endurance. When you drop enough bricks to put a hole all the way to China, that is extreme, extreme endurance. When you can drop enough bricks that they go through the Earth to China and hit Alpha Centauri, that is godlike endurance. Nobody has that. I need to sleep. I'm going to watch that ceiling fan. We reached the point of no return where this is extremely boring. Alright, we'll show that. There, we just gave classics. Alright, we just gave super total epicness. Our video just increased by, now I'm back to the level of where we can talk about stuff. I'm going to review this UTG 1911. It obviously shoots a phantom pellet and a real pellet. That's in case you shoot your buddy, the real pellet misses, you can just track him with the phantom pellet and it'll hit him. That's the way it works. You better believe it. If you believe in it, it will happen. I want $1 million. This is awkward. $1 million. Where is it? I want $2 million. Maybe that'll work. No $2 million yet? Well, wait. I want $5 million. I'll be generous. $10 million. That's simpler. How about $1? Waiting for it to fall in my hand. Quarter. Is there a genie in a bottle around here? No? Just a penny. Nope, not yet. How about a fake penny? Yeah, there we are. There's a, see, look at a clear penny. Yeah, that's right. You know After Texas is going to be wheeling around in 1911 soon. Probably in some very comical way. Yeah. He will be, sooner or later. Don't know why, but he will be. Believe me, he will. Awkward silence. End of discussion. I win. Airsoft is not for little kids. It is for teenagers. Like me. No, I'm 19. Yeah. Next year I'll be 20, so I can't play it then. But I think Airsoft, the perfect place for Airsoft is not milsim guys, which take it too seriously, but it's not for 12-year-old little kids. It's for somewhere in between where you play it for fun, but you don't play it like it's real life. I'm speechless.